Mastery transcends skill alone. It embodies wisdom, intuition, innovation.
You made it even further that time. Take pride in your progress.
Sigrun-love, what's the latest on Midgard?
Life returns at last. After the Hellwalker desolation was followed by Fimbulwinter, I wondered if people would ever come out of hiding, but flowers bloom. No one even seems to mind.
Fanti.
And now that...
Calliope's flute again. Still on your mind, brother?
Yes. I will explain later.
Before you ask, yes, I was back in my old forest again. And this time I encountered my former boss, King Oberon. Rather eye-opening, actually. I used to be a true believer for him. Would have done anything he asked. Now I see through all that charisma and famed wisdom, down to the small, hypocritical tyrant I know him to be. I cannot tell you what he put me up to regarding a particular magical flower. Prove your resilience and be rewarded. Nicely done. Is it worth what it'll cost you? I wonder.
You wish to tell a story of your first master.
Aye. Seems to be the very story Valhalla has me reliving, in fact. Oberon fancied himself a romantic, you see. Always claimed that love was more important to him than anything. One time, he led his entire entourage on a journey to attend the wedding of some duke or other, near your old neck of the woods. The groom, this lordly prick, had conquered a warrior queen and was marrying her as part of terms for peace. And this somehow was so romantic to Oberon that he dragged us across the sea to pay respects. Never mind, he was quarreling with his own queen the entire way! Well, I'll have more of that one, to be sure. We could use some limited time assistance, couldn't we? Incoming! Above you! as I was saying about my old master, his lofty so-called romantic ideals, we'd settled in a forest outside of Athens, a place well situated to observing the comings and goings of the Duke's other guests. There we observe the romantic complications of some local use, and Oberon gets it into his head to intervene. Bids me fetch him a magical flower that can manipulate the affections of others. Supposedly, the idea was to nobly help true love prevail over the pressure of family arrangements. But what he really wanted was to use the flower to torment his own wife. Behind you! Incoming! Above you! There's the one Valhalla's mark! Brilliant kill. Valhalla will be impressed. We should be able to make our way up now. Ready? Steel strike! Right flank!
to the underworld to rescue Helios. When I arrived, I heard Calliope's song on the wind and found her in the fields of Elysium. It had been long since I felt such joy. But it was another trick of the gods.
It wasn't her.
Worse. It was. The goddess of the underworld wished to destroy all of creation, Elysium included. She knew that for me to stand against her meant leaving Calliope behind forever. So, I pushed my daughter away again. All while she cried and begged me not to.
Hello? Please, take your sweet, sweet time.
Why are you using that weapon? Confused?
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Don't let him club us!
Sever the link already!
Well, better them than us.
Look at you. Killed the right foe in everything. Behind you, dummy! On your right. paid your dues to Valhalla. I spy the one you need to slay. Left flank. Watch from underneath. Incoming dive. Incoming right side. Untether yourself, man! Enemies on your left! Last one! Don't wait, stupid! It's charging at us! That's all the killing you need to proceed. Any further murder is purely at your discretion. Yes, pick something and let's go.
Good to see you again, Kratos. Good reflexes. I'm impressed.
Still unpleasant.
Don't get distracted. Arms up. I surrender, Kratos.
Hard fought.
You've shown me what true strength is. Safe travels on your journey, friend.
Ah.
I think Valhalla has something for you.
Shield Maiden.
Use this. What are obstacles but opportunities for growth? Would you care to hear more of my story?
Proceed.
If you remember, I had shunned my father's herbal medicine after it failed to save him. I left my village and moved to the city. I scraped and scrounged, managed to survive, and became an apprentice to a renowned mage healer. I soaked up everything I could from her, and I was a natural, it turns out. Shedding my father's legacy came easy. In fact, I'd acquired quite the distaste for it. I cut herbal medicine out of my life completely. It was this rigidness that would prove the biggest mistake of my life. But I'll stop there for now.
When in doubt, practice the move you practice least.
Better yourself if and when you can, I always say. And that benefit's good to last.
Gunnar.
Use this to become a more total warrior. Imagine it. Ready for more story?
Go ahead.
So, the bully with a grudge. He comes to the inn in the dead of night, chucks a bottle of fire through the window, sets the whole place ablaze. The coward thought I was inside in bed, but luckily I was just getting home. I saw the flames shoot up and surround where my father was sleeping. Well, this wasn't gonna be the day I started hesitating. I charged into the fire and dragged him out. Not unscathed exactly, either of us, but alive. And if I was too angry and fearless for my own good before, now, well, I charged right into that bastard's lair, me against his whole gang. Honestly, I had no business coming out of that alive. As it turned out, I came out of there with a job. But we'll get to that next time. An admirable attempt. Better than the last. You're adapting to Valhalla well.
What is the state of Svartalfheim?
It's been tough. The dwarves had been under Odin's thumb for so long. Now they're having to completely reshape their economy to provide for themselves again. Many are looking to Durlin and other outcast members of the old resistance for guidance. But thus far, he's refusing the call. The wounds are deep and will take time to heal. Once they do, Freya thinks Durlin would be a welcome addition to the council.
Calliope's food.
Whenever you're ready, brother. Take your time. Brother, while I'd love to say I left Oberon's service as a matter of principle, the truth is, it was much more a question of pride. If he'd simply shown me more appreciation, who knows how long I might have tolerated his evils. I certainly tolerated plenty from my subsequent employers before I could see them more. If I'm being honest, I was only too happy to offer my complicity in Queen Titania's humiliation.
What did you do?
I caused her to fall in love with something preposterous. An actor. Behind you! Look out! Left flank!
Master, he had you make his wife fall in love with another.
Aye, temporarily, by use of this magic flower. Though now it's clear to me the flower's effect isn't love exactly, but a kind of obsessive devotion that is too often mistaken for love. So of course the Queen made a fool of herself, as did all those under the flower's spell that night. Don't know how I ever got embroiled in such a farce.
You are wiser now.
I think so. Though that only makes up for so much past stupidity.
Come here! Watch out!
Which burden is worth the reward, do you think?
Ranger on the left! Behind you, watch out!
That's the one you needed. Always nice when a curse becomes a blessing. Grand. We should be free to move up to the next area now. Good hit, brother! Brother, the choice you were given? To stay in Elysium with your daughter only to perish? Sounds like no choice at all.
Of course it was a choice. One I wished many times I'd made differently.
How so?
When I left Greece, Calliope was never far from my mind. I do not know how much time we would have had together in Elysium, but I would have traded the decades that followed for mere hours with her. It took meeting Faye for that feeling to go away, along with Calliope's song. I do still think of her in Elysium, and hope she found peace.
Behind you! Incoming! Is Valhalla daring you? Surprise, you hulking brute! Valhalla singled one out for you there. On your right. The thing someone told you to kill. Yay! Behind you, watch out!
You're enjoying this, aren't you? Ah, too cold! Don't let him put us! Right side, incoming! Ah, one less monkey on your back. Behind you, incoming! Behind you, watch out! Line behind you! On your left! Why are you using that weapon? Right side incoming! Enemies on your left! Untether yourself, man! More enemies, left side! It's charging at us! Last one! Wait, stupid! You've won this round of Valhalla's. Time to face your ultimate foe if you're ready. I'm not. Watching you think? What a thrill.
Hello again, Kratos.
Defenders, get to the light!
And may above darkness come. Your curve!
You better get into the light, brother! Left right! Behind you, brother!
Don't hold back. I won't. Arms up! Darkness come! Your curve!
Brother, find the light!
Behind you! Incoming!
There it is. That's it.
Be ready! Incoming! Darkness come! Your curve!
Brother, get in the light! What, you're right!
The valor to go the distance, I hope.
Deftly done, Kratos. Arms up. Come on. Well done, Kratos. I yield.
I bow to your strength and skill. Until next time, my friend.
Your adaptability is yielding results.
We did more things and more things to do. Check.
Air.
A blessing. A mind that can adapt thrives amid chaos, finding order within the storm. I'll tell you the next part of my story now, if you'll listen.
I will hear.
Last thing I told you was that I'd become an apprentice to a mage healer of renown. I learned much from her, not just about the healing arts, but about how to live a complete life, a whole life, true to yourself. She was like a mother to me, which made it all the more painful when she too fell ill. It was the same illness that had taken my father. But this time would be different. It was my chance to apply everything she taught me to try and save her. Anyway, I think that's a good place to pause my story.
It'll all be worth it in the end, General.
If Valhalla is offering some help, I'd take it.
You are fighting your way deeper into Valhalla. Keep going.
Sigrun, I wanted to tell you, Valhalla keeps sweeping me away to my own adventure in memory.
I wondered if it would. That's wonderful. What is it showing you?
Some particular events of my wayward youth. But they're in a loop of sorts. Not sure I've quite gleaned what it all amounts to.
Then you must do what you do in Valhalla. Keep going.
behind you! Incoming!
You found the pendant of a necklace. Fancy.
I will tell you the pendant story.